Hi everyone, welcome back to Kizzy's Corner. So, if you could tell by the title of the video, today I'm talking about how I got rid of maskne and how I keep it away. So, let's dive right into it. I don't want to chit chat too much. Okay, so quick story time. At the beginning of the pandemic, when they had like mandated mask wearing and all of that, I wore my mask all the time. This specific mask, the disposable ones, you know, like you could get like a box of them for like a box of 50 of them for like $5. So I used to wear that all the time when I went out. I wasn't really going that much places, but every time I went out I'd wear it. And then I started breaking out. I'm wearing makeup right now, but I don't have a breakout anyway, which is why I'm showing you. But I started breaking out all along, like my cheek, right here. I have a video of it I'm going to insert so you guys can see. And it would be like, at first it started, it would just be small bumps. And then eventually it started getting bigger. And they were just everywhere on both sides of my cheeks. Like my jawline, my chin, my nose, like next to my nose, all of that. It was wild. And I don't break out often unless it's like that time of the month. That's the only time I'll really break out. So that was a no-no for me. Like I really was like, okay, maskne is real. And I was skeptical at first when people were like, oh, they were breaking out from their mask. And I was like, it wasn't happening to me. Yes, it was. Okay, so let's get into the tips straight away. First thing I did was I reduced how often I was wearing a disposable mask. How did I do that? I switched to reusable masks. So this one I can wash it and dry it, and then I have about not this specific pattern. My sister made me this one, but I have about 7 reusable masks that I can wash. So while one is wet and drying, I have another one that I can wear. So I have about 7 of them. I couldn't find all of them right now for this specific video, but yeah, I just have this one. This one is clean. Reusable masks, I find, for me personally, helped with getting rid of the maskne. No, and also I don't have any since I've been using reusable masks and stopped wearing the disposable ones. Why I stopped wearing the disposable ones, I feel like personally, I can look this up and tell you, but I don't know if there's any proof to this. It's just in my head, and my sister kind of agrees with me that I feel like there's chemicals in a disposable mask that could contribute to breaking your skin breaking out. This is just a theory. It's not proven fact, people. Please, 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 please don't quote me as saying I said for sure there's chemicals in there. I don't know, but I feel like there's something in a disposable mask that's irritating the skin to cause breakouts. So just as a test, I stopped wearing disposable masks, and from my personal skin, I don't break out anymore since I've been wearing reusable masks. So tip number 1 for me to reduce maskne or to get rid of it, to reduce it, get rid of it, not have it anymore, prevent it, all of those. Tip number 1, I switched to a reusable mask, and they're pretty easy to make. If you can't buy one, make one. They sell them everywhere nowadays too if you even don't want to make one, but reusable masks is better for the environment as well. Tip number 2. So with my reusable mask, when I'm washing it, if you've been wearing reusable masks and you're still breaking out, tip number 2 could be for you as to why you're breaking out. What do you wash your disposable mask, not disposable, your reusable mask with? I use black soap. This is pure raw African black soap, because this is also what I use to wash my face. So you don't have to use African black soap to wash your mask, but I use it because that's what I use to wash my face as well. I would suggest using whatever cleanser you use to wash your face to wash your mask as well, because then it's less likely to irritate your skin if you're using like a detergent with fragrance or something in there that your skin not used to, or like dishwashing liquid or something like that. But my skin is used to African black soap. I've been using it as the sole cleanser. This is literally the only soap, only soap I use to wash my face for the past 5-6 years, just about 5-6 years. I've only been using raw African black soap to wash my face. So I started using this to wash my disposable masks, and I haven't gotten any breakouts since, so I'm gonna assume what I'm doing is working. So that's tip number 2. Evaluate what you're washing your disposable, why do I keep saying disposable? So that's tip number 2. Evaluate what you're using to wash your reusable face mask, and maybe try something that your skin is used to wash it. That's tip number 2. Number 3, and it's a product I've talked about before, but I use this on my hair, but I also use this on my face. This isn't new to my skincare. This isn't because of the pandemic I've been using this. I just know it helps as well. Aztec clay. I use this for everything, basically. So I use this in my hair to clarify my scalp, but we're not talking about hair today. I'm talking about, I use this to get rid of breakouts. I just add a little tea tree oil, not too much to irritate my skin. Tea tree oil helps to get rid of inflammation like acne breakouts and all of that. So I add a little tea tree oil to it, some apple cider vinegar. If you have sensitive skin, like super sensitive skin, I would not suggest using apple cider vinegar. I would use like almond milk, coconut milk, something, or water. Just pure water is fine. I use apple cider vinegar. It's not too harsh for my skin. Then again, I've been using this for a long time too, so my skin could just be used to it. So I use some of this, some tea tree oil, and apple cider vinegar. It's a different mixture that's from what I use in my hair for my skin. And I apply this mask once a week. It helps, trust me. It helps my skin to get rid of acne. So once I started breaking out, I started using this. So I normally use it once a week. Once I started breaking out, I started using it twice a week until the bumps went away. And I continue my usage of this. When I say I use this once a week, every week of every month of every year, so that I don't get breakouts like that. The cornerstone of what I'm using for my hair or my face. So Aztec clay number 3. Make sure, try to do a clay mask, because they're very they remove toxins from your skin and all that. So it doesn't have to be this clay mask. Find a clay mask you like. Try to do a clay mask to get rid of breakouts and to keep them away. This will help with the maskne a lot. And that's tip number 3. So tip number 4 is pretty basic. Besides the top 3 things that I did, tip number 4, I just make sure, like, say I go out in public, put the mask on. This is a different mask. This is my Christmas mask. I got one just for Christmas because I love Christmas. But say I go out and I put my mask on, right? I get back in the car or I'm away from people. I don't keep the mask on. I take it off. Ooh, the tongue tiness. I take the mask off as soon as I'm away from people. And key tip right here. Before I remove the mask from my face, I make sure I wash my hands or sanitize my hands, either with a sanitizer wipe, sanitizer gel, sanitizer spray, soap and water. I sanitize and clean my hand before I remove the mask from my face. So I am not transferring germs from my hand onto my face to cause breakouts. Mind you, I'm also not touching my face throughout the day because of said mask. But, so nothing, there shouldn't be no like germs like that on the inside of the mask. But I make sure my hands are clean before I remove my mask from my face. Seems like a basic tip, but nowadays you never know. Somebody might not think about that. So I'm just putting that tip in there to help you guys out. Make sure your hands are clean before you remove your mask from your face, and also before you put your mask on your face. That can help a lot. If you put your mask on your face and you feel itching, something's being irritated right then and there, and it was probably dirt. I know I have sensitive skin, not like super sensitive, like my mother and sister have super sensitive skin. But like, say if my hands are dirty ever, this is not just pandemic or anything like that. If my hands are dirty and I touch my face, it will start to itch me. So I am very cautious of the state of my hands before they ever touch anything on my face, regardless of pandemic, no pandemic. So yes, thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. That's basically it. I only have 4 tips for you. But those are the 4 tips that helped me. Not too long. I feel like they're easy to follow. It's just like basic things you probably don't think about. But if you found these tips helpful, leave a comment or like this video. Subscribe to my channel for more great videos coming your way. And I really hope these tips were able to help somebody, because I know breaking out from wearing the mask is very frustrating because you want to be safe, but you don't want your skin to be breaking out underneath. So I hope these tips were able to help you, and thank you again for tuning into my channel, and you guys have a great day.